you won't hook up in the pandemic and catch the virus. So it's mostly like conversations or like video chats, sometimes naughty, but it's letting us know people on a deeper level. So I feel it's changed a lot. Like earlier, it was just like hook up and forget. But now we are actually having conversations with new people. There was this guy, and coincidentally, he matched with my friend also, but we didn't know about it. So I was sitting with my friend one day, and then I got to know that we both have matched, and we realized that both of us have sent our nudes to him.
I call big tidbits. You are listening to Tidbits. And what is this tidbit about? Virtual dating during lockdown. So let's admit it. Everyone has been flocking to dating apps during this lockdown because we all are at home bored or just bored at home, right? So according to Taru Kapoor, the general manager of Tinder India, she says that conversations on their app have gone up by 39% during the lockdown. And so have the usage of dating apps as well. So it is evident that the basic need to connect with people has definitely amplified during this period.
Hey, my name is Khyati and I'm from Kolkata. Mostly I swipe right only after, obviously it depends on how the guy is looking physically, like if he's good looking, he's cute, he's hot, and sometimes in the bio, like sometimes the bios are so catchy that you have to swipe right. I think the major feature that should exist on all dating apps is search. Like if you really know this guy, like you know the name of the guy, and you want to know if he's on the dating app, you can't just go like, swiping right and left and right and left. You could just search his name instead. That would be so much better. I think people mostly use dating apps for hookups. Like, they say in their bios that I'm not looking for a hookup. I'm looking for something which would go for a long time. I'm looking for a commitment or, something like even if we don't vibe, we can be friends later. But eventually everything just ends up with a hookup or, something like friends with benefits. That's what all dating apps are for.
And there are some experiences you wish you didn't swipe right to, right?
There was this guy, and coincidentally, he matched with my friend also, but we didn't know about it. So I was sitting with my friend one day, and then I got to know that we both have matched, and we realized that both of us have sent our nudes to him. And we thought, okay, maybe, he doesn't know about it or whatever. But then I was supposed to have a date with him again. And he was dating both of us together back then. So I was supposed to have a date with him. I went on a date. I asked for his phone. And I realized, oh my God, he has this album of nudes where he has every girl's nude saved, and I'm like, shit, this guy is so shady. And thankfully I couldn't find my nude, and I didn't want to go through like so many nudes of women, so I deleted the whole album and I left. This lockdown has got me so bored that I just did not have Tinder. I had Bumble as well. And I have been talking to so many people this whole lockdown. I have had visual dates online, and it was fun. Like, it cancels all the boredom you've had. You talk to a lot of people, and it just helps you not get depressed with everything happening around you. You still find something enjoyable to do, and eventually, you just become very social with people. You understand their problems, you joke around, you just find happiness even in such a situation with, you've everything negative around you. There's something, good happening. So yeah. And other than that, I feel I've become pretty good with my flirting skills as well this lockdown.
And what is it like for the queer? What makes them swipe right?
Hey there, my name is Hariharasudan. I'm from Chennai and I identify as a trans person. With regards to apps these days, a lot of other people, those who want to experiment their sexualities, they tend to take advantage of the anonymity that exists in the profile. Anonymity can be used positively and negatively. In this case, it is also being used negatively, like I said, and it is also being used negatively much more. That's the point here, because people are trying to use it for pleasure called cuckoldry, and that is becoming a very big trend in these sorts of LGBTIQ dating websites. So that really makes me swipe any profile right, because these profiles don't have any information. They just want to indulge in cuckoldry, and that is all about it.
Now, what is cuckoldry? Well, to make it simple to understand, it can also mean sexual conquest, anything crazy, adventurous, unfaithfulness, infidelity, anything under the sun.
Hey guys, my name is Fabio. I am 21 years of age and I'm from the city of Dreams, Bombay. For me, that's important is the person needs to be intellectual, needs to have a good bio because that shows a lot of perspective about the person. Definitely needs to love food, and if you have like a doggo, that's like a cherry on top. A line that turns me off would be something that's too below the belt or something so silly that I can't even laugh on. I'm probably laughing on your sense of humor and not on the joke.
Hi, this is Prabhu. I'm 27 years old and a software engineer, and I'm a gay. I've been using dating apps such as Grindr, Planetomio, Blue, Tinder, and OkCupid, and Delta. I think Delta is no more in use, I think.
Hi, this is Akhil. I identify myself as a homoromantic asexual man. To put it simple, I'm a demisexual gay. The dating apps are Blue, Grindr, Planetomio, and Umi. Indian alternative. Umi is an Indian alternative for Grindr, Planetomio, and Blue.
So, how different is it during the lockdown for them? Are these apps used for the same reasons as before?
Yeah, during this lockdown period, it's totally different because we are having a few new profiles in my town. They have no other go but to come back to their hometown. So, we do have that. A lot of people, they are not here too. And approaches for instant hookups, especially when we talk about Grindr, which is predominantly used for hookups only. In that particular app, the people asking for hookup, it has been reduced. Most of the people, they are like, meeting up till Corona wave subsided like that and all. And that's a good thing. But there are still a few people who do approach others for physical contact, instant hookups and all. But the rate has been reduced.
On a serious note, the lockdown has made dating apps. I would say it's helping us know people internally and have perspective about people and opinions about what they truly are. Obviously, if you're smart enough, you won't hook up in the pandemic and catch the virus. So it's mostly like conversations or like video chats, sometimes naughty, but it's letting us know people on a deeper level. So I feel it's changed a lot. Like earlier, it's just like hook up and forget. But now we are actually having conversations with new people. So that's kind of good.
Given the fact that there are not many profiles around, and given the fact that people are not actually genuine, and given the fact that there are very many profiles which come asking for cuckoldry experiences, these are just the facts which make me not go in for dating app. And anyhow, I just feel we are not going to meet one another. Dating app is just a mode which enhances towards the experience of meeting, that the meeting only completes the entire process. So when one's not able to meet in person, then the whole experience becomes a failure. So I might as well not involve in dating apps, and I might as well not do anything with the dating apps right now during the COVID-19 crisis.
It's time I find another hot topic to make you uncomfortable with. Catch the Tidbits podcast on Hauterfly every Wednesday.